Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. In a world that often pulls us in every direction but inward, the wisdom of these words is a reminder of where true happiness, love, and contentment reside. By mastering our thoughts and letting go of what no longer serves us, we can discover a life filled with peace, purpose, and deep understanding. The key to serenity is not found in the external, but in nurturing the mind and heart. Dive into these timeless reflections and let them guide you toward a life of inner harmony and lasting joy. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. The trouble is, you think you have time. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. Train your mind to see something good in everything. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin. With our thoughts, we make the world. Even death is not to be feared by one who has lived wisely. You only lose what you cling to. Rule your mind, or it will rule you. The root of suffering is attachment. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. Learn this from water. Loud splashes the brook, but the ocean's depth are calm. Avoid evil deeds, as a man who loves life avoids poison. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. Teach this triple truth to all. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them? Every human being is the author of his own health or disease. Nothing is permanent. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. True love is born from understanding. To keep the body in good health is a duty. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our minds strong and clear. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can, and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Health is the greatest gift. Contentment, the greatest wealth. Faithfulness, the best relationship. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it. No matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. 3 things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. There are only 2 mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. Happiness does not depend on what you have or who you are. It solely relies on what you think. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. Let us rise and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. To enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's mind. Be lamps unto yourselves, be your refuge, seek for no other. All things must pass, strive on diligently, don't give up. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. Peace comes from understanding and accepting that which is. Peace begins within yourself. Choose words that bring peace, not conflict. Understanding brings peace, even in difficult situations. Be grateful for the little things and find peace in them. Resolutely train yourself to attain peace. Love the world as a mother loves her only child. Choose love over hate, for love brings peace. In the absence of love, there is suffering. Fill your heart with love and be free. Love is the greatest gift you can give and receive. Let love be your guide in all actions and decisions. Love unconditionally, without expecting anything in return. The path of love is the path of enlightenment. Love is the bridge that connects hearts. Love yourself and others, for love is the essence of life. Embrace love and you will find true happiness. Focus on the present moment. It holds the true essence of karma. Your actions sow the seeds of your future. What you give, you shall receive. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them? There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendships and breaks up pleasant relations. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts and made up of our thoughts. If a man speak or act with an evil thought, suffering follows him as the wheel follows the hoof of the beast that draws the wagon. If a man speak or act with a good thought, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves him. Do not believe in anything simply because you have heard it. Do not believe in anything simply because it is spoken and rumored by many. Do not believe in anything simply because it is found written in your religious books. Do not believe in anything merely on the authority of your teachers and elders. Do not believe in traditions because they have been handed down for many generations. But after observation and analysis, when you find that anything agrees with reason and is conducive to the good and benefit of one and all, then accept it and live up to it. Doubt everything. Find your own light. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again. But if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. It is like a lighted torch whose flame can be distributed to ever so many other torches which people may bring along, and therewith they will cook food and dispel darkness, while the original torch itself remains burning ever the same. It is even so with the bliss of the way. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. Nothing is forever except change. The past is already gone, the future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise, you will miss most of your life. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. As rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments, but rain your kindness equally on all. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things which renew humanity. Long is the night to him who is awake. Long is a mile to him who is tired. Long is life to the foolish who do not know the true law. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. In the end, only three things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. You are the community now. Be a lamp for yourselves. Be your own refuge. Seek for no other. All things must pass. Strive on diligently. Don't give up. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Suffering follows an evil thought as the wheels of a cart follow the oxen that draws it. Our life is shaped by our mind. We become what we think. Joy follows a pure thought like a shadow that never leaves. What is evil? Killing is evil. Lying is evil. Slandering is evil. Abuse is evil. Gossip is evil. Envy is evil. Hatred is evil. To cling to false doctrine is evil. All these things are evil. And what is the root of evil? Desire is the root of evil. Illusion is the root of evil. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. There is no companionship with the immature. The greatest prayer is patience. To force oneself to believe and to accept a thing without understanding is political and not spiritual or intellectual. To become vegetarian is to step towards the stream which leads to nirvana. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. Speak the truth, do not become angered, and give when asked, even be it a little. By these three conditions, one goes to the presence of the gods. A man traveling across a field encountered a tiger. He fled, the tiger after him. Coming to a precipice, he caught hold of the root of a wild vine and swung himself down over the edge. The tiger sniffed at him from above. Trembling, the man looked down to where, far below, another tiger was waiting to eat him. Only the vine sustained him. Two mice, one white and one black, little by little started to gnaw away the vine. The man saw a luscious strawberry near him. Grasping the vine with one hand, he plucked the strawberry with the other. How sweet it tasted. There are no chains like hate. Dwelling on your brother's faults multiplies your own. You are far from the end of your journey. There is nothing so disobedient as an undisciplined mind, and there is nothing so obedient as a disciplined mind. Most problems, if you give them enough time and space, will eventually wear themselves out. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. To insist on a spiritual practice that served you in the past is to carry the raft on your back after you have crossed the river. It is better to travel than to arrive. All descriptions of reality are temporary hypotheses. The non-doing of any evil, the performance of what's skillful, the cleansing of one's own mind. This is the teaching of the awakened. Look not to the faults of others, nor to their omissions and commissions. but rather look to your own acts, to what you have done and left undone. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. Though one should live 100 years without wisdom and control, yet better, indeed, is a single day's life of one who is wise and meditative. If today's video brought you peace or inspired you to think more deeply, don't forget to support the channel. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon.